Hello, my name is Mr. Quo, and today I'm going to inform you about internet safety. The year is 2016, and many individuals, students, children, young adults, everyone is using the internet. Smartphones allow us to use the internet right at our fingertips, and it is important that we talk about internet safety procedures and the risks of using the internet and how to prevent our families and our loved ones from being affected by predators throughout on the World Wide Web. Let's go ahead and start. So, the age of social media. As you can see in this graph, there are a lot of children using social media these days. We have a lot of apps getting blown up. We started with Facebook. We have Twitter, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, all these other things. And a lot of children are using these apps. I think it's important as a teacher and as an adult that we inform families, we inform parents about the risks of using the internet, especially for children that might not understand these risks. So this chart shows what child bloggers post on their social media accounts. I think it's very important that you talk to your children about what is okay to post and what is not okay. But as you can see, first name, age, and contact info is a strong 61%, which means that potential predators may know your age and may know your contact info and location to be able to reach you from a personal basis, and might be able to do some harm to your family's name, or just something as small as hacking your computer. As a teacher, I know that many of my students are using social media, and there are a lot of problems that can arise from using the internet too much. What problems, you might ask? Let's discuss the top 4. The internet is dangerous? Yes. As a teacher, I think the number one problem right now for our students is cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is such an issue that it probably overtakes traditional bullying, where students are able to write terrible things or nasty things on social media accounts and pretty much make fun of other students after school hours or in the comfort of their home with their smartphones. Cyberbullying is multifaceted, and it could be as simple as name calling on a social media account or photoshopping a picture with another person in it. We also have one of the worst cases of the dangers of internet is our sexual predators. These people can pretend like they're the age of your children, target them, try to meet up with them, etc. This has always been a problem, so it is something that you definitely want to talk to your family about. Something that happens to a little bit maybe older people are identity theft, and that's when you leave contact info or information that you should not be leaving in public information, such as the internet. You leave it online, and people steal your credit card info or your email address or even your home address. So we have a lot of issues with the internet. But fortunately, there are things that we could do to help. Because of all these problems, the FCC has created some acts, such as the Children's International Protection Act, the CIPA, and the Children's Online Privacy Protection Rule, which basically mandates that schools and libraries discuss internet safety, to ensure that our youth know what we need to do and how to prevent predators online or bullying online, and how do we stop that from happening. CIPA pretty much mandates that schools and libraries discuss this in order to receive e-discounts, so schools have a strong incentive to do so. One of the four main tips that I would say about internet safety and that we might not know is that the internet is public information. Whatever you post on there will always be there. Someone will have access to it. And as a result, you don't want to post private information in a public system, right? Smartphones. As we have smartphones, you realize that is the internet. You don't want to post your passwords. You don't want to let anyone know your account passwords. Social media, email security. If someone can hack into your email, then they can start hacking into tons of information, and this can be family oriented. Here's a link of a video that shows how to prevent cyber predators. So as a parent, what can I do to help? It's very important that as a family, you talk to your children and have an open conversation about what is okay online and what is not okay. This is one of the serious issues nowadays because children need to use the computer to access tons of resources we have, and you as a parent should discuss with your children what is okay and what is not okay. You should have access to their social media accounts. I know that might not be the best thing, and that's not what they want to see, but it's just important that you know what's going on with their social media. ISP filter programs, this allows you to block unwanted websites from your family computer. This filters out and weeds out the problematic websites. And you might want to just bookmark frequently used websites. So if your child has something that they use for school and they want to use it commonly, then like let's say a teacher's website, then just bookmark that and let your child just click. You don't have to search anything, just click. Well, here's some good news. Percent of parents who have talked to their children about, so it seems like a lot of parents have done what is important and talk to their children about safety, about sharing personal information, how to avoid contact with strangers online, being respectful online. These are all guidelines that you need to know and have an open conversation about with your child. And the other good news is there are tons of websites. So if you are more interested in finding out how to prevent predators or how to prevent cyberbullying, there are lots and lots of resources online. I suggest that you click one of these two. They provide a lot of information on what you should do in certain situations with your family, and I highly recommend these two. The road to internet safety is a long one, but if you do what you need to do and have the conversations with your family, have the filters set up, have rules and guidelines for your children, I'm sure that the internet will become a safer place for you and your loved ones. This is Mr. Kuo signing off. Thank you and have a good day.